guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to make an Italian pizza, the classic Italian pizza, and we have Chef Mavic.
But we also have two Italians that are supervising us. Yeah. Hi guys, we are going to do pizza today and we are going to do a long lactation one. So that means that we are going to let the dough rise for 24 hours. We're going to start with semola flour. This one that is di grano duro rimacinata. And then we're going to mix also with this one, right? So first step is putting 265 grams of this one in here. Okay, it passed. So we have to put it back because we want to be precise whenever we are baking something, because otherwise the gods of baking are going to be mad at you and everything is going to go to hell. I've been there, done that. So okay, two. Okay, perfect. Now, what we want to do is put the rest of the other flour so we can mix it together. We are going to, since I'm very bad at math and not going to do the math, I want to restart this here. Don't know how to help. Okay, I got it. So now we're going to put 85 grams of the normal one. Porra. 85, marahaba na yun. Now we mix those together. 15 grams of water. Quanto sarà? Quanto sarà? Okay, so now we need 200 katsu. See, I'm cleaning up. Sorry, we need 215. Madonna. La Madonna anche vestiniana. In questo video tutorial. Adesso non vedo vedere bene. We don't hide anything for your followers, right? We're making them see real. Okay, we set. Okay. Fuck, now I need only 15 grams. Perfect. Perfect. And then now we mix together with the water, the levito. Actually, they say that we should use the one that is dry, but the one actually gives you better results. True. Right?
Can we see the bread? Oh, it's turned upside down.
Okay. This one is 25 grams, and we actually only need half of it. Because there is a difference between using like the fresh one and using the other kind of levito. So also with that you guys should be aware of. It should be 6 grams of this one. So see, here is 10, so here 6. And you put in the water, and now you want to mix it together. If I can give you guys a pro tip, never use like prefer to use either wooden or plastic spoons or whatever you're going to use to mix it, because if you put things that are made with iron or with this that I don't know the name of the material now. I can give you other language, but English I cannot.
Knife?
No, the material.
Ah.
Is this
The
steel?
Steel, yes! Yeah. If you use things made of steel, it could be that it kills the nice things that we want from the levito, because sometimes they're a little bit I'm dying. So refrigerator, please, the gods of baking. Okay, after this is properly mixed, you see there is, I don't know if you can show this, that's like, it's not mixed, it's melted. You're going to, little by little, start adding it to your dough. You can start very simple with like, you always go little by little, huh? You can start like that, and then whenever you feel confident, you can start with your hands as well. Okay, so the salt is going to come later whenever we are also adding the olive oil, because otherwise the salt is going to kill all the good bacteria we need for the dough to rise. And this is also very important. There are like different recipes of pizza in Italy. It's not all the same pizza in the entire country, huh? If you're going more for Rome side or Napoli side, things are different, and also the results you expect for pizza are different. It can be like either a little bit fluffier or flatter, depending on the region that you're in. And then now that you start mixing it together, you can feel that it starts forming. You should add 10 grams of olive oil. You can either like measure it, but since I'm very used to doing this recipe, I will just add it up like a quantity that I know that are 10 grams because I'm used to do so. So by this point of life, I have learned how much it is by looking at it, and yeah, I think I can do it. Yes, I can. Yeah, you can. Yes, voila, I can. So you have half of it now, and then you start mixing together with the dough. And you can see that the dough starts to unify, right? You can see that it starts forming a proper dough. Now it's time for you to add your 10 grams of salt. That again, I'm so used to doing the recipe that I know how it looks like. If you want to show, this is more or less 10 grams. And see, this is more or less 10 grams. And then you want to make sure that everything is perfectly mixed, otherwise the dough for pizza is going to be tasteless. It's going to taste like nothing, like the bread nelle marche, they taste like nothing, you know? And then you add the rest of your olive oil. And since this is a pizza di lunga lievitazione, we are going to let it rise for like around 2 to 3 hours with a film on top of it inside the oven with only the lights on. And then later we are going to let it inside the fridge for the entire night, because you cannot let a lunga lievitazione pizza rest for outside the fridge for that long, because it's not going to work. You're going to create a monster, and an Italian mob ghost is going to rise from the grave and kill you. It has happened before. We have lost so many good students to that. And yeah, then you're going to keep on kneading your dough, and you know, you're going to know when it's ready because you're going to press it. And you see, it's not ready yet because you have to press it and the dough has to come back. The faster that the dough comes back, the more like the well kneaded it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, this is about on English grammar, conjugation, and yeah. It's usually more or less 10 minutes that you have to knight your dough, and you can choose the way you want to do it, because this is a medium, this dough does not have a lot of water. If your dough has a lot of water, you can choose a different kind of kneading, because you need to meet the dough needs when you're kneading something. Since this is a very well balanced dough with the quantity of flour and the quantity of water, you're good at it. Please don't put wine when you do your dough. I don't know, some people put wine. You could go a little bit with beer if you want. Some people put beer, but that's also not Italian, but you could go, huh? But it will taste like beer. Yeah. You see, look at it.
I'm Italian and my face is
Yeah, the Italian is too shocked to speak. Yeah, the Italian is too shocked to speak. And yeah, see, the more you need
Do you
to
guys put beer in your pizza?
No.
No? Italians?
No.
No?
No. But if you look online, they do have pizzas that you should do with beer, but neither put wine on the or when you're making some sort of sauce for your pizza. Please don't put wine on the sauce for the pizza. It doesn't belong there.
No.
No. And you know, if you want to know one friend of mine, and I can correct me if I'm wrong, this is also have to say that this friend that told me she's from Napoli and people have different ways of doing pizza. After your dough is properly like kneaded and worked, she told me that you should always do this. Insert the dough inside the pizza so it would have more air inside. Therefore, it would come a dough that has more bubbles because a good pizza dough has always bubbles.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. And then we put it here and we put a plastic on top of it and we're ready to go to the next one. See? It's a good pizza. See? Good pizza.
We don't put meat on pizza because the traditional pizza, Napoli's pizza, is only with tomatoes and mozzarella
Okay.
and basilico. I don't know the name for basil.
Basil, yeah.
Yes, only 3 ingredients are really important. But also you can find some pizzas that have meat in Italy. Depend where you go and depend how purist people are with pizza. Also, if you go more towards Rome, the way that they eat pizza is different. The dough is more similar to the Pizza Hut one because it's like thicker. Yes. In fact, the name is not pizza but pinza.
Oh. Okay.
And also the shape. For instance, the region of Italy we are now, they have pizzas that are on a teglia and they are square. And in some parts of Italy, this is like a sin. You know, you could go to jail for that. Yes, but it's good. It's really good. It's good. Yeah, we make the same way. But here is like is something that you cannot find anywhere. Like it's not everywhere in Italy that you find pizza that is raw, that is not roundy, that is square. And in fact, it's called pizza taglio. Right? Pizza al taglio. Pizza al taglio, yes, and that's it. And then again, we go another time because we're going to do pizza. In Italy, you have one for each person. So if you are 8, you have to have 8 pizza. Not like we don't share pizza. No, we don't share pizza. We don't share any food. No. That's true. There is no food sharing.
So we have cherry tomatoes.
Est-ce que tu
and
travailles que
what's this? Okay, sausages. Buratina. What's buratina? Mavic, what's buratina?
Burratina.
Buratina.
It's like a type of cheese.
Okay.
It's like mozzarella but more
Rich, yeah.
Yes, and then when you cut it, it goes like wow.
Okay. And then this is salami picante.
I hope people understand.
You put like subtitles there. Okay, then we have
okay.
like passata pomodoro. It's just tomatoes, right? Tomato puree.
Quindi
And this is
pistacchio.
pistachio. Okay.
Yeah.
And we have the vegan toppings. This is what?
Cheese. Vegan cheese.
Vegan cheese. And
Radicchio. Io adoro.
And
Cipolla.
Radicchio.
Radish.
radish. Okay.
Radish.
Okay, we have some wine, but it's not for the pizza.
For the belly.
And we have the mozzarella. And then we have the dough. We worked on this last night, so I guess it's risen so well. So Mavic, what do we have to do next?
Now we're just cutting the tomatoes because this beautiful older Italian here is going to help us. She's going to make the tomato confit. And the other one is just drinking the wine. We we have
Somebody has to do
yeah. We have the Thailand Trinity. Oh no, we're missing someone. We're missing the other Thailand Trinity that's going to only say bad words and let that in the end. You know? Then everything's going to be perfect. And yeah, now it's that we're going to start with that because the pizza needs to like rise a little bit outside of the
Fridge.
The fridge, of course. They need to rise a little bit out of the fridge because you cannot grab like a cold pizza and put inside the
oven.
Okay. No, ça va pas bien. And then that's it. While we wait for that, we are going to listen to some music, drink some wine, and do some toppings. Usually the toppings go like not cooked. Usually they're uncooked to put on the pizza, right?
Yeah, they're in pizza.
Yeah, yes.
So they cook in the oven.
Yeah, but some things you can like if you prefer this here, you can like just cook a little bit on the pan, right?
Yeah,
Pan,
on the
just
pan.
like so. There are some people that say that it tastes a little bit like raw, but it's personal taste. I think we're going to be back when Martin gets out.
Okay.
Yummy.
Come canzone? But you guys wanna know something very funny? There was once I was very, very drunk here in Italy with wine, of course.
Just once?
This one is special. Because, you know, I was with a friend of mine and she's from Napoli. And I convinced myself that I was like singing very perfectly, like in Italian. Then I was like, mangiare, oh, le blu, dipinto di blu. Because instead of like, I convinced myself it was mangiare. And then I was like, I started singing. And then she has this video and sometimes she sent it to me just like, oh, you remember when you thought it was mangiare? And then I was like, shut up.
Okay.
And then you like can search for me. And also she told me that, you know, you should always go like this. Like, you should like that. Right? Do that.
She has the technique.
Weird technique. It's not that, I mean, of course they have better ones, of course. I'm not telling that I am the best pizza maker in the world.
But
I did learn. And that's it. You see? This is also something you should want on a pizza. You see when you can open it like that.
But
Mettiamo la mozzarella?
Lavaggio, ma qui.
Sono quelli dei crocchi, che cazzo
Who is hungry?
As always.
Ladies, we can just share the pizza.
Yeah,
Among
I
each
think
other.
so.
We need to
Yeah.
pay for all of the pizza.
I think so, yes.
No, of course you can share. We're sharing.
But they're lazy.